The Ottoman Interregnum, or the Ottoman Civil War, was a civil war in the Ottoman Empire between the sons of Sultan Bayezid I following the defeat of their father by the Central Asian warlord Timur at the Battle of Ankara on 20 July 1402. Although Mehmed Çelebi was confirmed as Sultan by Timur, his brothers Isa Çelebi, Musa Çelebi, Süleyman Çelebi, and later, Mustafa Çelebi, refused to recognize his authority, each claiming the throne for himself. Civil war was the result. The interregnum lasted for 11 years until the Battle of Kamerlu on 5 July 1413, when Mehmed Çelebi emerged as victor in the strife, crowned himself Sultan Mehmed I, and restored the empire. Civil war. Isa and Mehmed's civil war broke out among the sons of Sultan Bayezid I upon his death in 1403. His oldest son, Suleiman, with his capital at Edirne, ruled northern Greece, Bulgaria and Thrace. The second son, Isa Çelebi, established himself as an independent ruler at Bursa, and Mehmed formed a kingdom at Amasya. War broke out between Mehmed and Isa, and following the battles of Ermenibeli and Ulubat, Isa fled to Constantinople, and Mehmed occupied Bursa. The subsequent battle at Karati between Mehmed and Isa resulted in a victory for Mehmed and Isa fleeing to Karaman. Isa was later killed in a bath by agents of Mehmed. Suleiman enters civil war. Meanwhile, the other surviving son of Bayezid, Musa Çelebi, who was captured at the Battle of Ankara, was released by Timur into the custody of Yaqub of Jermayyan. Musa was freed, after Mehmed made a request for his brother's release. Following Isa's death, Suleiman crossed the straits with a large army. Initially, Suleiman was successful. He invaded Anatolia, capturing Bursa and Ankara later that year. During the stalemate in Anatolia, which lasted from 1405 to 1410, Mehmed sent Musa across the Black Sea to Thrace with a small force to attack Suleiman's territories in southeastern Europe. This maneuver soon recalled Suleiman to Thrace, where a short but sanguinary contest between him and Musa ensued. At first Suleiman had the advantage, winning the Battle of Kosmedion in 1410. But in 1411 his army defected to Musa at Edirne and Suleiman was executed on the orders of Musa. Musa was now the ruler of the Ottoman dominions in Thrace. Mehmed and Musa Manuel II Paleologos, the Byzantine emperor, had been the ally of Suleiman. Musa therefore besieged Constantinople. Manuel called on Mehmed to protect him, and Mehmed Ottomans now garrisoned Constantinople against Musa's Ottomans of Thrace. Mehmed made several unsuccessful sallies against his brother's troops, and was obliged to recross the Bosphorus to quell a revolt that had broken out in his own territories. Musa now pressed the siege of Constantinople. Mehmed returned to Thrace, and obtained the assistance of Stefan Lazarevich, the Serbian despot. The armies of the rival Ottoman brothers met on the plain of Çamerli. Hassan, the Aga of the Janissaries of Mehmed, stepped out before the ranks and tried to get the troops to change sides. Musa rushed towards Hassan and killed him, but was himself wounded by an officer who had accompanied Hassan. Musa's Ottomans fought well, but the battle was won by Mehmed and his allies. Musa and his army fled, until he was shot from his horse and then killed by one of Mehmed's commanders. With Musa dead, Mehmed was the sole surviving son of the late Sultan Bayezid I and became Sultan Mehmed I. The interregnum was a striking example of the fratricide that would become common in Ottoman successions. Political titles. During the interregnum, only Mehmed Çelebi minted coins titling himself Sultan. His brother Suleiman's coins called himself Emir Suleiman B. Bayezid, while Musa's coins stated Musa B. Bayezid. No coins of Isa's have survived.